Moment for God.
Take a deep breath. You are never alone. God's presence is always here. Open your heart, cleanse your mind, and receive today's scripture.
Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. I mean, there's a lot packed in there.
There really is. Let's start with that first part. Every good and perfect gift. What are we actually talking about here? Is it just, the big stuff?
Well, it's really comprehensive. Not just major blessings, but also like everyday joys, maybe talents you have, unexpected chances.
Right, the small things too.
Exactly. Anything that genuinely makes life better. And that word perfect,
Yeah.
it seems to hint at a kind of completeness, something inherently good, unlike, say, earthly successes, which often have downsides.
Okay, and these gifts, they come from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights. That imagery is quite striking.
It really is. Calling God the Father of the heavenly lights, what does that evoke?
For me, it's constancy, power.
Precisely. The sun, moon, stars, they are consistent, right? They illuminate. So the verse is saying the source of all good things isn't random or weak. It's this radiant, dependable power, the ultimate source.
Which ties perfectly into the next phrase, who does not change like shifting shadows. That feels, well, incredibly significant in a world that's always changing.
Absolutely central. Think about shadows. They shift, they lengthen, they disappear. They're unreliable, dependent on the light source and objects.
They represent impermanence.
Exactly. So the verse draws this stark contrast. Life has its ups and downs, its uncertainties, the shifting shadows, but the giver, the source of all good, is constant, unchanging.
That offers a kind of stability, doesn't it? A foundation.
It does. It's something solid to anchor your faith to, regardless of the circumstances swirling around you.
So let's talk practicalities. If you really take this on board, that every good thing, big or small, how does that change how you, the listener, might live day to day?
Well, the immediate impact, I think, has to be gratitude, right? If you truly see blessings, not just as luck or solely your own doing.
Then thankfulness naturally follows.
Yes. It shifts the focus. You start recognizing the gift and the giver. And recognizing that consistent giver, well, that builds trust, doesn't it?
It feels like it encourages humility, too. The source material mentioned how it kind of pushes back against the idea that success is purely down to us.
That's a great point. It introduces this vital element of grace. It's not saying your effort doesn't matter, not at all.
No, of course not.
But it's acknowledging the foundation upon which that effort builds, the opportunities, the underlying support, maybe even the breath in your lungs. It fosters a reliance on God.
And that unchanging character we talked about, that offers hope, right? It encourages you to place your faith in God, not just in hoping your circumstances improve.
Precisely. Hope anchored in God's nature, not in shifting shadows.
So to wrap up our deep dive here, James 1.7 here, it really connects all goodness back to a God who is incredibly generous and crucially reliable.
Yeah, it reframes how we see everything good in our lives. It urges that response of gratitude, of humility, and ultimately of trust in that unchanging source.
It's amazing how relevant this ancient voice still feels today in shaping how we view our successes, our well-being, everything.
It truly does.
So here's something to think about. Take a moment later today and consider those good and perfect gifts present in your own life right now. How does understanding their source, this constant, generous Father of heavenly lights, maybe shift how you feel about them? Does it spark a deeper thankfulness? Thanks for joining us for this exploration.